These are the Daily Tech headlines for Friday, August 14th, 2026. I'm Rob Dunwood. Apple has developed a proprietary large language model for the China market in partnership with Alibaba, signaling a strategic shift to better compete against domestic rivals. This initiative, designed to integrate with Apple Intelligence, aims to navigate local regulatory challenges and restore Apple's competitive edge in a critical market where the absence of AI features has previously impacted sales. France's highest court has declared a proposed ban on social media for children under 15 unconstitutional, ruling that it infringes upon youth's freedom of speech and communication. This decision, a setback for President Emmanuel Macron, signals potential legal and technical challenges for global efforts to restrict social media access for younger teenagers. Despite this ruling, the French government intends to pursue revised legislation, while other nations and the EU continue to explore similar regulatory approaches, highlighting the ongoing tension between protective digital policies and privacy concerns. Google has launched its new Gemini 3.7 Flash AI model, which offers improved performance in coding, debugging, and efficiency for app production while integrating enhanced safety features. Despite this release, the company continues to face pressure due to delays with its more powerful Gemini 3.5 Pro model and competition from rivals like OpenAI and Anthropic, leading to investor questions regarding Google's AI roadmap and its ability to maintain a leading market position. The White House has introduced new tariffs of up to 100% on drones and associated components to enhance national security and encourage domestic manufacturing or onshoring. These measures, which target both heavy-duty and sensitive commercial drones, are expected to increase costs for consumers as vendors pass on the expenses. The policy aims to reduce dependency on Chinese manufactured models like those from DJI, though industry experts note the significant challenge of replicating China's advanced drone supply chains and specialized engineering capabilities within the U.S. Flock is implementing stricter data retention policies and mandating a new audit assistance tool designed to flag atypical search patterns for administrative review. Despite Flock's claims of efficacy, privacy experts and critics from the ACLU and EFF argue that the company has provided insufficient technical details about how the tool works and lacks independent auditing evidence to prove it effectively prevents abuse, suggesting that stronger legal constraints on technology use are more critical for ensuring accountability. Heart Aerospace has successfully completed the first flight of its all-electric X-1 prototype, marking a significant milestone for the company as it eyes regional aviation markets. With interest from airlines like United and Air Canada, Heart aims to follow the success with the ES-30, a hybrid electric model designed to replace traditional turboprops by 2031 through lower operational costs and enhanced reliability, though the company's ambitious timeline remains dependent on future advancements in battery density and weight. Netflix is shuttering 2 internal game studios, Night School Studio and Moonloot, as part of an ongoing restructuring of its gaming division. This decision follows a series of previous studio closures and divestments, signaling a consolidation of the company's internal game development strategy. Moving forward, Netflix's game focus is shifting toward 4 specific areas: kids, party, narrative, and mainstream titles, with increasing emphasis on cloud gaming and mobile controller-based experiences. A critical remote code execution vulnerability in SAP Commerce Cloud CVE 2026-58231 is being actively exploited in the wild 3 days after patch release. Caused by improper authorization in the Data Hub adapter, the flaw allows unauthenticated attackers to execute arbitrary code on e-commerce platforms. Despite no public proof of concept, researchers confirmed attacks underlying persistent security threats for SAP. Uber is expanding its global robotaxi strategy by partnering with Pony.ai to deploy 2,000 self-driving vehicles across Europe and the Middle East, building on their existing pilot service in Zagreb. This collaboration, which includes plans for 4 additional European cities, is part of Uber's broader effort to become a leading platform for autonomous commercialization by working with partners like WeRide and Baidu Apollo Go to scale operations in cities like Madrid and Tokyo, while gathering data to accelerate development against competitors like Waymo. And finally, X is testing a tool giving select users visibility into post-limiting labels like spam or not safe for work. Aimed at clarifying algorithmic shadow banning, the complex data remains hard to interpret. Concurrently, X expanded open sourcing its recommendation algorithm while continuing to withhold sensitive advertising and non-timeline data. For more analysis of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. You can find show notes and links to all the headlines there as well. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next time.